getting all the little jobs done, guys and gals. I got the spacer boot put on the bottom of the shifter, which hasn't been on in years. And I'm trying to tear the dash out right now. So I've got the ground disconnected except for the battery charger. And it's pretty miserable. There's only 5 screws that hold the speedometer gauge bezel thing in, but the speedometer cable attaches up in the back there. So with much bitching and swearing, let's see if I can get it off. I don't know. I can't focus with these glasses. I think I got the wrong glasses. I do. That would help. Get my readers on instead of my distancers. Yeah, holy hell, that makes a little difference. I'm gonna try this wrench first, which appears to be too small. So 11/16 is too small. So what size do you think it is? 7/8? 7/8 is too big. So it's gotta be 3/4. All right, I'll go get a 3/4 opened end. Unless it's 13/16, but I probably think it's probably not bad. All right. All right, let's see. Of course, I get the... Yep, there we go. Let me see if I can get my fingers under it and spin it. It's very tough to get pulled out here far enough. There we go, it's a little more. Of course, the 3/4 wrench is unmanageable in this position. And I got bruised fingers. Oh, there we go, I got it out. Oh, there we go. I got it to move. All right, Speedo. Now there's just a couple of electrical connectors on the back of this. I'm getting a whole new bezel. So I'm gonna set you over here. You probably won't be able to see all I'm doing. But everything attaches right here. That one's got some kind of latch. Oh, why did they put them on the bottom where you can't see them? Well, I see one that you squeeze and pull apart. There's a big one. I can't see how it comes apart. That one's, the latches are gone, so I think it just pulls apart. Come on, baby. Come apart for daddy. She's coming. She's a-coming. Yeah, I think all the latches on this are gone. Yeah, she's got a little ways to go. Of course, being a 60-year-old wiring harness, I don't want to pull on it too hard. My goodness. Why does everything have to be so flippin' hard? There we go. I thought I did. No. There's no catches on this. Of course, they don't give you any flipping slack either. Farge. Oh, there, she finally came apart. And let's see, this big guy. Just pulls apart. So now I can see into the dash here very well. And I can clean up this mess that I've been worrying about. And I can tie my wires back. There's the flasher that I was worried about not working, and I'm hoping that that's all it was. There's bad connections. It's amazing actually how good the wires up here. And it doesn't look like anywhere near as much of a mess as I felt like it was. It's all down along the bottom of the trough here, is what it is. Then I got to get the stereo out. I got to take all this apart. So I've got all new bezels. All these bezels here. This one that looks kind of... Sorry, I had you zoomed way in. All right, here we go. These are the 3 connectors that go to the back. The only one that had latches left on it was this double one. There's a big power one here. There's a, let's see, 12 pin there. There's that flasher I was looking for. The harness comes right through here. Don't look anywhere near as much of a mess as I thought it was. I'm going to look to make sure I can get my wires up out of the way here. And button this up before I make a mess out of it, you know. All right. So that'd be good. I might as well pull this whole dash apart. And then I'm going to take the gauge set into the house and put it in the new one and repaint the blades. So that's going where I can work in peace and quiet. Let's take... I'm pretty sure... I don't see how that comes out. Does that just pry it? Oops. Does that come out through the glove box? There's got to be a way to get this off the hinges here. Well, I don't care because I'm tearing it out. See, I'll have these big flat nuts on the back. I know this sounds terrible thing to do, but there we go. And that all attaches I look like these push nut things on the back. I'll make sure that I find them all, which they went flying, so I got to get the dash out of here. Not the dash, there's one in the glove box. How many were there? 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow. I only got 3. Yes, I just ripped it out. Oh, there's the fourth one. There's the fifth one. Maybe it only had 4 or 5 on it. Maybe it came with new ones. I doubt it. They don't ever give you anything extra like that. I'm feeling around on all the ledges here. If I could get this glove box out. I see there's just 3 screws at the bottom. I bet you that's what takes it out. What does that look like? 3/8? Oh man, I gotta steal my own little red pony out of this. That's okay. It just clips in. Okay. Well, I've got 5. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my hand up and press them on. I think I gotta take this out. So let's empty the glove box. There's my 5 nuts. And there was only 5 screws in the actual dash itself. I bought new hardware, but it looks like it could be, you know, oversized. You know what I mean? They drove bigger screws in there because they reamed it out too much. Stripped the threads in the sheet metal. Oh yeah, that does. It screws right on the bottom, right there. Those look like 3/8 to me. I got some deoxit contact cleaner to spray on all these connectors. I don't know what kind of pad it is. It's just about 1 inch thick on. All right. Let's see what we got here. That's a little loose. That's too big. That's probably it. I think it's 5/16. All right, I'm right here by you. Hello there. They're kind of short little guys. Okay, so to replace your dash bezels, you have to remove your glove box. There we go. Well, if I can't find any more than 5, I guess it gets 5. But it looks like it's had more than 5 on it. There's these guys got to come off. Oh, it's a hokey rig. So anyway, yeah, the glove box has got to come out. I got the one, yeah, how big is this? What is it, 9/16? 5/8. They are 5/8. I'm going to see if I can unscrew this with a 5/8. All right, 5/8 socket. I don't know if you can see, but there you go. Should we put it back together? Let me get the other part of the bezel. Because that just sits there. And this guy. I can't feel nothing back. Oh, let's get around here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Where did I get it? Oh my goodness, there we go. There, she's starting to get tight already. Oh yeah, that's drawn down nice. I'm not gonna tighten it anymore. I didn't repaint or nothing. I just refreshing a little bit. All right, this is going a little better than I had hoped. Now I got 4 more. 1, 2, 3. I should put one down here on this end. Well, there, my dash panels are replaced. They're all nice and shiny again. So let's go see what we need to take this panel apart before I go in the house. Sorry, I'm holding it upside down here. Yeah, looks like I only need a Phillips screwdriver. All right. Okay, so now I have this enamel paint, it's called. And start with the temperature gauge. Perfect. I need to slide. Here's what I need to do. A little piece of foil here. That I can carefully slip under here so I don't get nice. That worked good. Alternator. So there's the way to do it, guys. Slide a little piece of tin foil under there. Get your Q-tip covered. Nice. All right. I'm going to wipe my tin foil off. All right. Gauges are painted. That's all there was to that. And I'm going to have to reuse the screws, apparently. So. We'll start right here. And they're all just Phillips. So I'll open you up a little bit here. I'm just going to take this first one out. That's a little bit too coarse. I have a finer one. A number 1. And that's what it wants. Yeah, the lenses on these were so foggy you could hardly see the gauges at times. The lights were dull at night. My tachometer was way more bright than anything else. Okay, so this goes right back on like so. Let me look and see if anything in here needs to be cleaned. It's a little rusty, but it's black. I'm not going to repaint it. No, it's fine. So the first one down here is this guy. First screwdriver you ever had was a butter knife, wasn't it? That's what I'm using it for. Pry that out. Alright. Oh, nice. I touched it. The problem with paper towel is that it's actually kind of dusty. So there's alignment pins. She drops right on just like new. Oh, they don't go in super tight either, that's good. They fit the holes quite nicely. Just tight enough, you know what I mean? I gotta get this paint off in here. Ugh. My alternator gauge doesn't seem to do anything. Charging indicator, whatever that is. Speedo. Speedos. Again, 3 screws. This guy, see, he ain't tightening. I'm just leaving him as snug as he gets. Alrighty. Wow. Love it. Now one thing I need to do is there was black foam around the windshield wiper switch. And that was to block out light and stuff. And I'm not worried about the light. There's not going to be that much light coming up there. But I think I'm going to black it out a little bit. I think I got some black pen here. The slit's very narrow. It's like a 1/4 inch wide. Yeah. Just in case. I don't think you can see anything through there. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Anyway. All right, that's all I'm doing to that. All right, so all we're waiting for is these needles to dry. I think they're thoroughly dry. I'm going to get my brush. All right, you're trying to auto shut off on me, aren't you? What I got here, I'm doing this on the counter because I have these great counter lights to see what I'm doing by. What I got here is a bench power supply. And what this does for me is allows me to set this at 12 volts at a fairly low current, which means nothing's going to burn up. And I'm going to check all these bulbs before I put them in. Seemed like a prudent thing to do. Ba, ba, ba. This should. This one probe is rusty. It was a piece of crap when I bought it. So, rusty though it may be, we're going to check these LEDs just to make sure they're all good. So, ground to the body, power to the tip. That's a good one. Good one. Good one. Don't breathe, little suckers. They should last. Good one. A long time. That I'll be in the ground. All right. So there are just the illuminations. The illuminators. I don't know why the high beam and the turn signals are different, but maybe they're green. Maybe the high beam is blue. They do have green bands on them. Oh, nice and green. See the green? So that means the high beam, green, should be blue. Now you could use a clear one in there and the turn signals could all don't need to be green because there's green filters in there already. So maybe I'd like to see these. Oh, that one's just white too for the high beam. Okay. Well, maybe I'll change all these first. I'm going to look at the old bezel. Oh, well, that was dumb. high beam is right between the center. And I can change that right in without pulling the socket. Now the pins on these are even, so these will go in either way. And if I just gently push and turn. Now that's turn signal and that's turn signal. I'd like to see how well the green comes through. You know, to see if I need that or I can use the white ones. I guess I don't really need them to be like super blinding bright, but I'd like them to actually show through. So I don't know if I can get this behind there. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Turn signal, let's see. On the top, those are the two that are farthest apart. Because I got enough. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and I got 9 of them, so I got enough for the 2. I don't need one for the brake light warning because I don't even have that hooked up. So now I just got to change. If I don't like the green ones, I'm going to have to pull them out and change them, but that's okay. It'll be great. I should have 7 left. I do. Alright, so let's carefully start right from the end. I'm not pushing down on this either. I gotta solder this, it broke. There we go. Oop, just broke it too. So the best way to do this is with a pair of pliers or something. Newt want to bend it. Maybe I can just, yep, push in and turn. It should come right out. And don't forget the paper shrouds. And it all goes back together. Now I can test these. because I believe, oh, that's green and white. Well, there's blue and red right there, so I can probably touch that together to my 12 volts. Let's see. Oh. I did that one. It's weird that they have like a blue hued filter on them. Sorry. I'm always getting my big hands in the way, or my butt, or my back, or something. What's really kind of neat is on here it's embossed. It says yellow, red, red with the white stripe, black, green stripe. It doesn't say anything for the lights. That one's burnt out too. She's going to be bright. I think I got a dimmer. Okay. This is exciting, guys. All right. Oh, baby. It's weird that these are behind back here, but I guess they glow into the lens. Okay. Let's see what color the turn signal indicators are. White and blue. And green and white. So would that be this one? Yep. That one works. And that one's kind of green. So I think it's that one. No, that's the high beam. Different green. Where's the other green? Huh. But I gotta do that guy. This guy. Yep. Just checking that the bulbs are connected in correctly. Correctly? That's it. Ready for assembly. I gotta take it down and solder this. I'm gonna do it. All I'm gonna do is go down to my shop, take my soldering iron, and I'm gonna solder this back together. Alrighty, so what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna examine these carefully. My wife says to use this brush. This is what she dusts around the light fixtures and stuff with. So this is her dusting thing. The oil pressure works. I don't think the charging has ever worked. Okay, so I didn't change the brake warning, but that isn't even hooked up. So, the brake warning thing, ducks on there. There should be 2 of these. Pretty sure the turn signals are the long, deep ones. No, I don't think so. Okay. Alright, well, she's going back together. I couldn't find that stupid light tunnel. Oh, there it is. I found it! Alright.
Where was it?
It was stuck in the wires on the back of this thing. Hiding in plain sight. Alright. It's a pretty freaking hokey rig. Did this one fit here better? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to give them a touch of super glue. so they stay. Because otherwise I don't know how they're going to stay. Okay, super glue. Alrighty, round 2. The glue is dry on the paper baffles. So the hardest part, I'm going to look down through, is getting that windshield wiper motor to go through. Windshield wiper something. Let me check first before I start screwing everything together. Make sure there's no cat hairs or something in there. Oh yeah, that looks great. Of course, the hardest part, as I said, is getting the stupid There we go, guys. Sexy. Oh man, can't wait. But now all the fun of putting it back in the car. Oh boy. Well, I tested it with the blue filters still in there and I hated it. So I'm going to take it apart and take them out. I gotta be, as I said, I'm glad I didn't reef these down. I might have to put a stupid toothpick in every hole. Plus, what it is, see, the LED to be white is pure white. And the filter limits how much of the light is coming out, I guess. So I'm taking them out for now. And we'll see how we like it. All right. How do I get these crappy things out? Oh, they're screwed in with a nut driver. Well, I I am going to get my ignition wrenches. See if I can get down in there and get them. See if I can get one out here. Well, I'm just going to go get my little set. Alright guys, this is incredibly hard for me to film for you. To get light in here and all that. So what we got is 3 connectors that we need to clean. So deoxit, it lubricates and cleans, and you don't really have to do anything else to it. I'm just going to get in here with the armor. Okay, so, and it's not harmful to anything, so I'm going to do the same thing to the male connectors here. Let them drip off for a little bit. But again, it's a cleaner and a lubricant. So we only have 5 screws that hold this. And that one's missing a clip or something. There's supposed to be a clip of some sort here. There isn't one, so I'm not going to put anything in it. So we're going to have 3 screws in the top and 2 screws in the bottom, and that corner one is just going to be left open. Okay? Okay. So, without scratching everything all up, I'm going to try to put my shirt right here. Because I want to put this on here. And see if we can get her plugged back together. Together. There's a little 2-pin here. That is for the other turn signal. And then we got the beast. Glad I put my t-shirt on there. Hey, let's try everything before we commit. You know what? Nothing's grounded. That's why. Oh, the battery's not connected. that would do it. That would do it. Sorry about the bear dog, guys. Oh, nice indicators. Headlights on. High beams are on. I don't think those are too bright at all. All right. I'm gonna look for one of them little clips. There's one right there. This is the kind of clip that you need to get. Now it's in the way. So much for me to try to get that up in there. Oh gosh. Why? Well, that's gone. All right, so the next trick pony here is getting a speedo cable back in. I'm getting my pad for my poor old knees. The things I do for you guys. It'd be so much easier if I didn't have to film this crap. There's the cable. Hey, look at that. You got it, Popeye. This 3/4 inch wrench, what you need for the final tightening. And that's tight enough. She is drawn down. All right. Gotta get a knife. There's some bars on this sticking out. I'm gonna trim off before I put it together. Some flash. Just little white bits of plastic sticking up here. That's it, baby. So now, this all just pushes back. I gotta loosen up this one over here a little bit. Because that's gonna go over the top of it. See if I can pull on that cable some. See if I got a flashlight right here. Oh. Hey, I'm sacrificing my shirt for the dang project. What can I say? I got the cable to fall back, so that should have taken the pressure off. Why is this crap always do this? What did I do with my little screwdriver today? My wife said, let's go out to dinner. That's why I'm in a big hurry. Dang it. I'm going to get my soft face. Where's the screwdriver? Underneath the mat. It doesn't fit for a set. I don't know what is holding it. Seems to be tight there. That's as good as it goes, because it's right against the stuff down here on the bottom now. So we have 3 black screws and 3 silver screws. So what do you think are the right ones to use? Well, that one went right in nice. I'm just going to put them in loose to start with. So that's sucking it up in there good. I thought that was stripped out, but it seems to grabbed. Now I need the black shorty screwdriver here. Wherever I did with that. Maybe I can get it up there with this. That's the beauty of a Phillips, you can put it in the cockeye. All right. down tight. As good as it's gonna get. Good as it gets. I don't know why that one sticks out so bad, but it does. And that's the way it's gonna be. Because that's pretty much all there is. I could put some shims under it or something, I guess. That's it. New dash. All right. My wife wants to go out, and I want to go with her. I can put the glove box back in. Whatever. See how hard I work to make videos for you guys? There, finally. Jeepers, jeepers. There we go. Throw your crap in there. Registration, demo CD, registration. I found a bunch of fuses. That might work. I'm going to put all the hardware and fuses, and I have a jumper to bypass the flasher in case that should die sometime along the way. Alright. Let's do a thing that we never do and put the tools away. I'd like to see if the regular flasher would flash this. Alright, there's a spring. There's a spring in there too. Okay, gonna put the tools away. Son of a gun. I'm tired of leaving it all behind all the time. Da, 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 da. Get all of them at once, maybe I can. Most of them. I'm gonna put my shirt back on, it'll be a lot nicer, won't it?